title is called a clinical psychologist. Right now I work and I live in Houston, Texas. I provide different kinds of services in different kinds of setup. One of them is a rehab facility that I work with the elderly, providing mental health services for the really old people who are also medically ill and sometimes in nursing homes. The other one I have is an outpatient service in which I provide individual and couples therapy to the general population that has everyday problems, stress, depression, anxiety, sometimes couples and relationship issues and what have you that happens to all of us. I also provide neuropsychological evaluations, and those are all kinds. So with children, there might be problems like learning disability, and for the elderly, you might wonder a differential diagnosis between Alzheimer's and depression. So the nature of work is quite a wide scope, and that's what clinical psychologists do. When I joined MUIC, it was actually a long time ago. It was called ISDP. At that time, the environment was very cozy and very pleasant, and yet it had some kind of liveliness to it, and also very resourceful. At MUIC, the first year that had a lot of general education, that was a good opportunity to expose to a wide variety of subjects, even if it was not your major subject. So I came in as a student of BBA, but I got a chance to do electives in social science and different things. So that psychology class that I took as an introductory with Dr. Peter Smith back in the day is the one that really triggered my interest in this field. And when I got an opportunity for my further education, that is what I chose to do. And I switched fields, but MUIC gave me that opportunity in the first place. Looking forward, I do like to provide mental health services to individuals, but more than that, I think in that way I'm able to provide services only to one person or one small group at a time. I also like to be an educator. So in a classroom, I can prepare a lot of psychologists and I can mentor a lot of students, and that way they can disseminate this piece of clinical work to a lot more people. So I will feel like I have made a contribution to the society, not just in one classroom and one life at a time. One of my most favorite quotes that I have liked for a really long time is by Albert Einstein, and it says, "A ship is always safe at the shore, but that is not what it was built for." What it really means to say is just be out there and explore. The more adventures that you face, the more success that you have a chance of achieving. The most important thing for students to have is open-mindedness. Sometimes we are too young to realize what we really want, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're open to different experiences, take different classes, meet different people, join different clubs, have conversations, travel, that exposure and that experience will really give you an understanding of what you really want and how you can be of a contributor back to your community. So my advice would be just come with an open mind, because you never know what you're going to fall in love with and how useful you're going to be. Sometimes we forget how resourceful we are and how useful we are to other people and to the community at large.